London is a great city, but it could be even better, fairer and more dynamic.
We need an education system which looks after everyone, which is fair and inclusive.
A driver for real social mobility.
Travel fares are just too expensive. We can't expect Londoners to pay more.
We need to make it cheaper for Londoners on the minimum wage to be able to travel. It's not fair that somebody on £6.50 an hour pays the same as somebody on £65 an hour.
Why can't tubes run later at the weekends?
Yeah, it would make it so much easier to enjoy a night out.
How are people meant to find work if they can't afford to get to job interviews?
Little things matter so much.
If we could change 5 small things such as dog mess, graffiti, things that make life less enjoyable, that would make such a difference.
We can have an international airport which will keep London's preeminent world position.
We've got to start treating young people with more respect and give them the hope that they so need.
Every Londoner should feel they have somewhere safe to go to if they're frightened of abuse or violence.
We need to make it easier for older people, disabled people, to live and work in London.
Imagine being able to use the Thames to get around London easily and cheaply.
I want somewhere who's open and really uses his position to make London better.
You know, there is a candidate in this year's Mayor of London election who wants all of those things, who is going to make our neighbourhoods better and safer for everyone who lives there, who does want to fix London's education system so that every child in London has the best possible start in life, who is going to make sure that fares are fairer for people who need it most, so give reductions to people who really need that help. Well, that candidate is me. But unfortunately, not everybody in London knows about my policies or they've heard about my ideas. And that's because the big broadcasters like the BBC and the ITV, they're applying old rules to their coverage based on party politics, on previous general elections. I'm saying that on the 3rd of May, people are being asked to vote for an individual, for a leader, for the Mayor of London. They're not being asked to vote for a party. So my plea to you on the 3rd of May, when you go to vote for the Mayor of London, is just pause for a moment. Think about who would you really like to represent this city. In this Olympic year, when the whole world is going to be looking at London, who do you think can represent our city the best? Who do you want to be leading London for the next 4 years? If you like my ideas, if you want an independent mayor for London, somebody who's going to put people first, give me your first vote on the 3rd of May. You have 2 votes in this election, so you can give your second vote, if you want to one of the traditional parties. That way you know that both your votes are really going to count. On the 3rd of May, together with me, let's make London even better. Let's make it the best city on earth. On the 3rd of May, vote for the candidate who is going to put people above party politics.